Welcome. My name is Donna Basil, and I am the principal at Wainwright Intermediate School. Wainwright is in the area of Tacoma known as Fircrest. It is the only intermediate school in Tacoma Public Schools and is comprised of grades 4 through 8. Thank you for taking the time to join us. We're excited to have you here. Our goal is to give you an overview of our school and to welcome incoming students and families. September 2022 will be here before we know it. In this slide, you see me, Donna Basil, Principal Chandler, and our instructional coach, IB coordinator, Cheryl Steigner. We will be sharing information about Wainwright during this presentation. You will also hear the voices of some of our teachers as they share more with you. Here's an agenda of what you can expect to learn about during this short presentation. We may not answer all your questions, so please let us know if you have any further questions after the presentation, and we'll be happy to get back to you. I'm going to read our school's vision statement. What word or words stand out to you? The Wainwright School community strives to develop critical thinkers prepared to solve complex world problems through a rigorous program of inquiry. Now I'm going to read our mission statement. What word or words stand out or might you want to learn more about? Our school community collaborates to create critical, open-minded, and passionate learners who actively seek solutions to relevant world problems. Through inquiry and meaningful experiences, learners are prepared to question authentically, investigate responsibly, challenge respectfully, and think for themselves as a means of creating a better world. Now, Principal Chandler is going to share how our staff and students do this at Wainwright.
At Wainwright, we actively collaborate within our professional learning communities to address students' academic and social-emotional needs in equitable ways. We embrace and demonstrate student-centered, inclusive teaching and learning approaches in and out of the classroom. We cultivate curiosity, creativity, and passion for lifelong learning. We incorporate digital learning to engage students in problem solving for all subjects. And finally, we support students in establishing personal values as a foundation upon which international mindedness will develop and flourish. At our school, we do things the right way, the Wainwright way. We are the Wainwright Panthers, and our school colors are red, black, and white. We show our Panther pride by consistently following the Wainwright expectations of CPRS. We are caring, principled, reflective, and safe. The Wainwright community of students, staff, and families prides itself upon our positive and productive environment that promotes student learning through engaging and rigorous inquiry-based learning experiences.
Hi, I'm Cheryl Steigner. I am the instructional coach and IB coordinator. I want to talk to you about our IB program here at Wainwright. We are an IB authorized world school for our primary years program as of spring of 2021. And we are in our candidacy phase for our middle years program. Here in Tacoma, we are part of a K-12 continuum, starting over at Whittier in pre-K or kindergarten. Students begin their primary years program journey. They finish it up here at Wainwright in grades 4 and 5, and then transition into the middle years program. Starts in grade 6. The middle years program is actually a 5-year program and continues over at Voss. You can go through the whole IB program. Because we are associated with the International Baccalaureate, that organization's mission statement really reflects a lot of what we do here at Wainwright. I wanted to read their mission statement. The International Baccalaureate aims to develop inquiring, knowledgeable, and caring young people who help to create a better and more peaceful world through intercultural understanding and respect. To this end, the organization works with schools, governments, and international organizations to develop challenging programs of international education and rigorous assessment. These programs encourage students across the world to become active, compassionate, and lifelong learners who understand that other people with their differences can also be right. At the heart of our IB programs is the IB learner profile, and the aim of all IB programs is to develop internationally minded people who, recognizing their common humanity and shared guardianship of the planet, help to create a better and more peaceful world. As IB learners, we strive to be inquirers, knowledgeable thinkers, communicators, principled, open-minded, caring, risk takers, balanced, and reflective. These 10 traits are interwoven into all of our lessons, and we develop them through a variety of engaging learning experiences in our classroom, as well as in our community period, which is like advisory. We also have that in elementary and middle school. And these 10 traits are also recognized with our community partnership with the Kiwanis of Fir Crest through Terrific Kids. I wanted to show you the two different programs. On the left, we have our 4th and 5th IB primary years program. As you can see at the heart of that, the wheel is our students. And the PYP program is a curricular framework that is based on a child's natural curiosity and ability to reflect. It is an engaging program for students, and it develops lifelong learning. It is also transdisciplinary, meaning that students learn from across all subjects while they're kind of digging into some big, deep ideas. Over on, actually staying with the PYP program, we have 6 different transdisciplinary themes that the students engage in. You can see starting at the top, sharing the planet, where we are in place and time, how we express ourselves, how the world works, who we are, and how we organize ourselves. And the teachers develop specialized units that help students engage in these learning experiences. Moving into 6th grade, students enter the middle years program. And again, students are at the center of our wheel here, and teachers focus on developing those transdisciplinary themes get transferred into kind of a global context for middle school. So students have 8 equal subject areas, and there's a global context with all of those. In MYP classrooms, you'll find engaged students. They really are working on developing their independence and their global mindedness, international mindedness. Also, our students in grades 4 through 8 also receive language instruction in Spanish. So we have 2 really great IB programs that challenge students to think deeply and critically, encourage them to have student agency and action, and really get to see themselves outside of our community here in Fir Crest as part of international citizens.
Hello, families. You're hearing the voice of Katie Weichert, the 6th through 8th grade ASB advisor. ASB is Wainwright's student government. We value inclusion, service, and leading by example. Students are elected by their peers to represent them in decision-making and activity planning. In the past, ASB has hosted after-school activities like socials, dances, a talent show, and the student store. Elected 8th graders also had the opportunity to attend leadership camp at AWSL's CISPUS Learning Center in 2018 and 2019. ASB also participated in WE Day in 2017, 2018, and 2019. At present, ASB has adapted to the pandemic by facilitating an all-school mental health day, virtual assemblies, a bi-weekly news broadcast, community lessons, and a spirit wear design contest. For more information, feel free to email me, Katie Weichert. You can find my email on our school's website.
What to expect as an incoming 4th grader. Hi, I'm Mrs. Stroyne. We have team talk classes and Miss Wilson, Miss Williams, and Mrs. Stroyne all rotate by subject area. This year, Miss Wilson taught writing, Miss Williams taught math, and I, Mrs. Stroyne, taught reading. We stay in our home rooms for other subject areas and our IB units, but often work together as a 4th grade whole. We have 6 engaging IB units that are taught each year that integrate subject areas like social studies, science, reading, writing, and math. Miss Wilson has a room adjacent to Miss Williams and Mrs. Stroyne's room. Miss Williams and Mrs. Stroyne have a large collaborative classroom where we team teach together. We've gone on many field trips in the past, for example, to the state capitol in Olympia, to the Glass Museum, the Washington State History Museum, and Camp Seymour. We're hoping to do that again soon.
Currently, our middle school students participate with Gray Middle School students for athletics. A bus picks up students daily from Wainwright Intermediate School and takes them to Gray for tryouts, practice, and games. Our athletic director, Mr. McFadden, supports our young athletes with registration and scheduling needs. In partnership with Metro Parks, we offer 5 sessions of Beyond the Bell programs for our elementary students. This is the first year for Beyond the Bell. Some of the programs offered have been cooking, art, and flag football. ASB also offers clubs for our students. Some examples like Ultimate Frisbee and coding are listed in the slide. It's been fun having students participate in these clubs and after-school activities as we continue to broaden all of our students' horizons.
Wainwright is one of the newest buildings in Tacoma Public Schools, and it offers a variety of open and flexible spaces and furnishings to support different types of learners.
Wainwright has a strong music program. We offer choir, percussion, world music, 3 bands, and also our 5th graders also can receive choir or band instruction as 5th grade students. Our middle school students also can choose from a variety of electives. All 4th through 8th graders receive Spanish instruction. We also offer design, and in 7th and 8th grade, students can take CTE classes. And I'll also mention that we have a brand new elective this year that's been really fun called service learning, where our students really get to hone their leadership skills and take action in their community.
Tacoma Public Schools is a choice enrollment district. Some of you may be in our neighborhood students, others may be thinking about applying to attend Wainwright. Wainwright is your neighborhood school, you don't need to do anything. But for those applying, there's information on our website about the process. If you are not a Tacoma Public Schools student, you can apply to attend Wainwright, but the process is a little different. Go to our enrollment website for more details.
Thank you. Thank you so much for joining us. We hope this presentation has helped you better understand Wainwright Intermediate School. Please let us know if you have any questions by contacting our main office. We can't wait to see you.